money while still supporting the stream, then a shirt is actually a really good thing to buy, because you get the shirt and you also get to support the stream with some of the money from the shirt. Alright, so it's Billowy against Impact here in this best of 3 series, and we have to the top right side of the map our red Zerg player. Let's hear it, guys, if you're cheering on Impact. First time I actually cast Impact in a long time. Actually, he played Leifang 157. He came second place in Leifang number 157. It's been a long time since, I think it's the first time I ever cast in one of my own events. That's the bottom left hand side of the map. Our purple Protoss player is going to be Billowy. And guys, hope you're all having a good time. Thank you for joining us, and let's have a fun series. Let's have some fun semi-finals. We've got 2 best of 3s and a best of 5 still to come your way right now from the WardiTV Christmas Invitational Qualifier, and then we're going to be having a best of 5 final. 2 best of 3s in the semis, best of 5 in the final, and then we will have tonight WardiTV Team League, My Insanity take on Dead Pixels, and we're also going to have True Esport taking on Romandy Gaming. So that's going to be this evening in the WardiTV Team League Season 7. Another day of action there in the Team League. And we're just going to keep the stream live all the way through so that you guys don't have to worry about a thing. And so that you guys can just be very happy, very content. We're sitting back and watching StarCraft 2 right here on the channel all day long. You don't have to worry about anything. Just stay tuned, get some snacks, don't forget to eat and drink. But just enjoy the StarCraft, that's all we ask of you. I was just going to see this probe moving around here, having a little bit of a look to see what's going on in these early stages. We see this overlord moving down the right hand side of the map as well, so little bits and pieces of things happening. Nothing too major though. Fast Fed Hatchery from Impact is probably the most notable thing going on at this point. And as it just goes hatch gas pool into that nice fast fed hatchery, and link speed is going to start up as well. So all of that setting up and rolling here basically. Now we do see an adept on the way out of this initial gateway from Billowy. Very standard sort of gate into Nexus play. I'm just going to see this adept just going to be popping out and starting to move out across the map. So adept going to start moving across the map here and looking to see what it can get up to. Mothership Core is going to be finishing up as well just now. So Mothership Core finishes up. I'm just going to be seeing nice slow-paced openness PvZ cross-map whirlwind. I mean, what could we possibly see on this? We're going to see a Twilight Council coming down from Billowy. I wonder if we're going to see any sort of carrier-based play from him throughout this. That'd be interesting to see. So Twilight Council coming down, Robo Facility starts up as well. As this Queen just starting to work its way through this first adept here. So Queen just working its way through this first adept, and the adept going to take quite a bit of damage. Can I just say as well, by the way, that it's really cool that we've already had a really nice kind of balanced set of races kind of qualifying. 2 Terran players, a Protoss and a Zerg have all qualified for the main event, and what a lineup as well. Impact, Billowy, Alive and Keen. Very happy to be able to welcome those guys to the WardiTV Christmas Invitational. Looking forward to it, of course. Hopefully you guys are as well. You can see this overcharge getting a couple more shots off onto that overlord there. And I'm just going to be seeing the Mothership Core continue to defend against these few Zerglings coming up towards the front. There's going to be a Dark Shrine coming in off this Twilight, so we are going to be seeing a Dark Templar / Archon based play. This has been very popular lately, and what's been super popular with this sort of build has actually been going in towards the very aggressive follow-ups, where you go for like 8 gates and you just go for maybe, sometimes some people add on charge and they go for like a charged on Archon all in. Sometimes they just go 8 gates and they just warp in Stalkers and Adepts and they don't actually add any Twilight Council upgrades. So there's a variety of different ways to do this basically, all of which are pretty interesting honestly. So you're going to see this probe just starting up over here. You're going to see this Overlord from Impact just backing away slightly. And a couple of Lings just moving out onto the map from Impact as well. So a couple of Lings moving out over here, a couple of Lings down to the south also. And yeah, Rotron and Lair continue to come up here from Impact. Continue to just tech, and I guess with the Lair coming down so early, probably a Hydralisk Den going down. Although, is the Hydra Den really what you want nowadays? I mean, we see the Hydra Den a lot in the past, but now the new patches here, the new update, and the yeah, I'm not sure. Anyways, gonna be seeing these units just dropping over, and you're just gonna be seeing Lings starting to drop off, and well, a little bit of an attack in the next few moments as we see these Lings moving around as well to see where they can go. This Warp Prism is going to go to the right hand side. 4 DTs inside of it. Is going to be moving in towards the natural expansion to see what else might happen. So, you're going to be seeing these DTs just try and drop in. Oversee overhead. You actually see a couple of probes going down as these lings run in. I mean, obviously the more damage Impact can do with these, the better. As it will also distract Billowy from doing quite as much with the Warp Prism and with the Archons, which are Morphing as well. So the more you can slow that down, the more you can distract that, the better. The DT is actually just going to lift up again. He's not going to morph in the Archon still. And Impact just continuing to make Roachling as a kind of his defense here initially. +1 missile attack will start up as well. And I guess some Ravagers might start to come into play in the very near future. Spire starts in the back of the main base, so Spire starting up in the back over here, but there's those 4 extra gateways, so there's the 8 gates. It's going to be Blink as the choice of tech on the Twilight, and as we were sort of talking about before, you know, this is Billowy just setting up into a very aggressive follow-up. Impact, he saw 2 of these extra gates coming down, so he's already seen a little bit to kind of tell him that, hey, this is going to be at least sort of 6 gateways. When you see a probe coming over here, puts down a pylon, Billowy might just put down an expansion. He might just have had these gates because he didn't have a chance to kind of put the expansion down before. Let's see how aggressive he wants to be. He had another pylon here initially, still waiting for this creature to disappear. Now he can put the Nexus down if he wants it. Now he can put the Nexus down if he wants it. His Archons continue to drop down, trading here with these Zerglings. And of course, this is what's so frustrating about this build, that the Archons can just stick in that Warp Prism for so long and get so much done throughout. So we're going to be seeing Lings and Roaches moving forwards again. And again, just having to push these few Archons back. So, having to push the Archons away. Third Nexus still not built. This is looking as though it is definitely just a fake here on the third base, as we see more Stalkers warping in, so it's just going to be a fake. It always bothers me, because I'm like, you know, this should be a fake, but he's got his probe in position for so long, is it actually going to be a Nexus? But no, it always turns out to be a fake. They always trick me. See, it's effective enough to trick the caster, should trick the players too, right? Of course. Okay, these Archons so far, 11 kills and 8 on them as we move up the ramp here. Impact just has so many units, though. He's been making units for a long time, and I feel as though he's got a very good idea that this has been coming his way. He saw the extra gateways very early with his Ling drop. Now we're going to see these Lings or Ravagers moving forward. We can see one Archon is going to get killed off here instantly, and Warp Prism's going to get taken down by corrosive bars. The surround of the Zerglings means these units can't go anywhere. The Ravagers will kill off absolutely everything, and the Stalkers, well, okay, the Stalkers can blink away, so they get saved, but that is about it. Like, that is truly about it right now, as we're going to be seeing Roaches and Ravagers moving forwards again, looking to see what else they can do. We're going to be seeing more Stalkers moving forwards, and I mean, when you just got Ravagers and Roaches like this against Stalkers, it sort of feels as though, like, Stalkers, when they're in high enough numbers, will be good enough, but in this case, it's just not going to be good enough. You know, there's so much here from Impact. His first fight was good, and that's going to be GG. Impact takes game number 1. I'm genuinely disappointed. I'm genuinely disappointed. I'm joking. Thank you very much for the $2. I'll update your bauble after this game. For now, let's cast this. We have to the bottom left-hand side the blue Protoss player. It is Billowy. And to the upper right-hand side is going to be our red Zerg player. It's Impact. Up 1 game in this best of 3. And he's going to 12 pool it to kick us off into game number 2. Early aggression here from Impact to try and take an early lead in the early stages, and then to obviously pull through into victory in the series, which will put him into that grand final, where there is $50 on the line. Outside of the grand final, again, all these players are qualified for the main event, so you will see them throughout the week next week in the WardiTV qualifiers. In the WardiTV Christmas Invitational, sorry. I'm not used to only running one qualifier for event. Usually every event I run has multiple qualifiers so that we can, to really drag it out, to get more streams out of it, to get more value out of the money we put in. But no, this one only has 1 qualifier. I'm actually really looking forward to this. It's the first time I ever ran an event, like an individual event, that's very compact. Just runs over like a week. It's really cool. Really looking forward to kind of seeing this. It's already kind of great first day. So many of you guys watching here on the stream, and yeah, thank you so much for dropping by. Thank you so much for tuning in. And it's the amount of, you know, seeing you, so many of you guys tuning in, ready to watch the games and stuff, that makes us want to do more of these in the future and stuff. So thank you very much. You guys are awesome. Early Lings, though, are moving down towards the bottom left-hand side, and so Impact is getting ready to go. Yeah, in the next few moments. A few probes are pulled off the line already. You can see Billowy is very ready to fight against this. As we see the first Sonic going to boost out. Second pylon's been built on this gateway as well. He really wants to make sure he doesn't lose out on this here. As you can see more probes pulled down. Zerglings not going to be surrounded just yet. Probes turn now. Some probes with more health on them going to come on in. As Impact forced a lot of lost mining time, if nothing else. This lost mining time will account for something. He's going to now turn and trade, and well, Impact gets 6 workers killed, 7, 8, 9. He turns around again. There's a couple on low health. He gets one of them, and that's 10 workers killed. And with so much kind of workers being pulled off the line all the way through this, 10 workers killed, and having to have those workers pulled for the entire time is so brutal. This is almost game ending already, actually, in favor of Impact. 6 workers ahead now, droning up even further. Cybernetics core is delayed from Billowy. He has 1 zealot. 1 zealot is not going to make the difference. It's just not going to make the difference. Alright, well, Impact taking a great lead here of the early pool, and well, what do you do now as Billowy? I don't really know. I think you just sort of have to sit back and accept that tight life is tough. I mean, trying to get your Cybernetics core would be a good start, because then you can at least get Warp Gate going, which would be generally the start of any sort of comeback in this. There's the Cyber Core coming down now. It's difficult though. He was on a very low work count for a very long time. He really did get quite heavily reset. You look at that income advantage. Absolutely insane. The peak there when it was had all his workers off the mineral line. And even now, like 500 minerals per minute extra is a huge amount to be ahead in. Like, that is, for 3.5 minutes in the game, that's absolutely insane. And you think about the army size of these players, neither of them were 300 minerals. Even the 500 minerals, sorry. You know, 500 minerals is like half the worker count of Billowy right now, so it's really kind of crazy, the difference. I'm just going to see a lot more Lings on the way. I kind of like this from Impact. As Ling Speed finishes, he'll make an Evo Chamber as well. He might even just kind of not make any more drones. He makes 1 more now. He might just keep spamming Lings though and just try and end this game on Lings, because honestly, when you've put your opponent this far behind, you've probably got a pretty good chance to do more with extra Lings. He's going to make a drop in Overlord as well to drop in towards the main base, and it looks as though Impact is really just going to be the controller in this one, as we're going to be seeing these Lings going over, going to jump into this Overlord and get set to go. So these Lings are going to jump into this Overlord, going to start dropping over in towards the main. Going to send the Lings maybe towards the front. I mean, there's a gap here right now. The Zealot's not going to get there in time. Oh no, Adept comes out as well, but he gets a pretty decent-ish surround. A couple of Lings not actually able to fight. Actually, yeah, with the probes coming in, these Lings will go down. More Lings streaming across the map, though. And as again, pulling probes off the line is already annoying, and now these Lings run in. We're going to see multiple probes going down. There's no defense in this main base. There's 1 pylon, but there's no Mothership Core. So without a Mothership Core, he's in trouble. This Zealot goes down at the front. This Adept is going to go down, and we're just going to be seeing all of these units continuing to take a lot of damage. Adept gets surrounded as well. I think that's going to be GG. Billowy types out, and Impact will go to the finals for a chance at